After you guys played pretty well against Duke and against UVA, what happened tonight? Why did it seem like maybe things took a step back a little bit?
I don't know. I think they came out ready to play. I thought we came out ready to play. It seemed like we had a little life in the first couple minutes, and then it seemed like they started really to get a roll on us, and they were scoring a lot, and we weren't able to stop them.
What was the conversation like at halftime after they went on the run and took a 13-point lead?
We just knew it wasn't our offense. We knew we were shooting the ball like we usually do. We were doing the things on offense we need. We just needed to be able to get some stops because they scored. I think it was like 11 straight times, something like that. So we just talked about trying to get defensive stops.
What was different during the run in the second half and cut that lead to 6?
I thought we played with a lot more energy. I thought we got a lot of shots that we usually get, which were wide open threes are really taking it to the basket, and I think that was the major difference.
Thanks.
We're still learning, I'll say. But like I said, a lot of credit to them. They just came out today and were extremely confident, hit every shot, I would say, the first half. And we weren't able to figure out a way to guard that. We were doing a good job, I think, against Duke and Virginia, playing confident and playing hard and all that over 40 minutes. And yeah, we just got to, like you said, do it 40 minutes.
You have one more game at home here this year. How important is that game to you guys?
I mean, it's huge, definitely. We definitely want to finish with a win. That'd be awesome. And we're going to work for it this week, this upcoming week, and I would say play a hard side on Saturday, I think, and and hopefully that win.
Nobody obviously wants to finish in last in the conference, but is that something that you think about that stings you, or is it just?
I mean, I never really thought about. I wouldn't say I never thought about, but like I'm not trying to focus on where I want to, like how our standing should be at the end of the season, especially not this year. I was really thinking from game to game, and like I want to win every game that's coming up. So I focus on every game, but definitely, I mean, finishing last is tough. And, yeah, one of our goals was not to finish last, and that win on Saturday really helped. The data would have really helped us. So yeah, I think. Now I'm probably starting to think about it, but yeah, all the season long was literally just thinking from game to game. So,
what was different when you guys came back there at the end and then made it a single-digit game? I think you were down by 22 points, and then you cut it down to 6 points. What was the difference between that and earlier in the game?
Well, first half they hit 17 shots and shot I think 60-some%. Second half. We hooked in and hooked up, and they scored 5 baskets and shot 33%. And I think that was definitely the difference why we came back. And yeah, I think we showed a couple times this year that we were able to come back, but to win games like that, we just have to play 40 minutes like we played the second half today. And yeah, a lot of credit to them though, making 17 shots away from home. That's tough, and showed how confident they were, I think, tonight.
The record doesn't show it, but you guys are improving in some ways, like rebounding. This is the second straight game you've out-rebounded an ACC opponent, and you didn't do that at all in your previous 15 games, I think. Do you guys feel that as a team? When you look at film, do you see little ways that you're improving that maybe the average fan doesn't necessarily see?
I mean, yeah, definitely. But I would say overall it's like a lot mentally that we just trying to be tougher than the other team, and rebounding is a lot of toughness, definitely height and size. We can teach that, but if you play hard and tough, then you're able to stick with it, and I think that's what we've shown in the last couple of games. Yeah.
Thanks, Paul.
Took control of the game in the first half. What was that? Just running into a high shooting team, or was there certain things you didn't like about your defense in the first half there?
Maybe all of that. I think that's the most field goals that we've given up in a half, home or on the road, particularly with that high of a field goal percentage. Scored 11 consecutive baskets. We gave up more points in transition in the first half than we have averaged for a game. They were just coming downhill, shooting layups off one pass or less. But no energy, no fight, non-competitive, quiet, no good, no good. 17 baskets at 63%, and then in the second half, 5 baskets at 33%. So disappointing for sure.
You guys have said a few times in that post game that they just have to play 40 minutes and it'll be there. How frustrating is it that at this point in the season they know it, but it still hasn't kind of come together?
Well, I thought, even though the results don't say it, I thought we've played the last few weeks as good as we've played all year. And we haven't had this issue in a while. So from that standpoint, it is very disappointing. We didn't have that issue against Duke. We didn't have that issue at Virginia. I don't think we had that issue at North Carolina State. Who did we play before that?
Miami, Clemson.
Yeah, so it's been since then. So, not very good.
Do you talk about not wanting to finish in last place as a goal, or is that not something that you address with guys?
No, I mean, those guys know. I think I'm as transparent of a coach as I am off the floor. I don't dodge anything. I go at it head on. I'm not saying that that's right, but they understood. They understood what it was. We told them after the game at Virginia that Boston College had beaten North Carolina State. I thought we did a good job on handling. It was those other guys that ate us up.
Was it the switch to zone?